What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be talking about the action cards in TCG. There are certain action cards in TCG which are like super OP, and if you have these and use them properly, I'm sure it will guarantee a victory no matter who the opponent is. So let's go on to the action cards. Alright, so now there are three types of action cards: equipment cards, support cards, and event cards. And equipment cards are basically weapons and artifacts which help you to increase the damage you deal or reduce the elemental die cost. And support cards are a lot of stuff like this one, which allows you to draw two cards and spend less elemental die on a general basis, convert your switch characters into fast actions, many more. Then there are event cards. Event cards have a lot of there are so many different event cards: to heal, to draw two cards, elemental resonances, to destroy summons and stuff. So in this video I'm going to be talking about certain action cards which I found to be really helpful, and some of them which are super broken, and if you use them properly and have them in your deck, you're guaranteed a victory no matter how strong the opponent is. So let's move on. So as you know, when you start the game you get 5 action cards, of which you can choose what to keep and choose what to switch. However, you have no control over what the cards will switch into. It's all random. But yeah, if you don't really like a card, you can just switch and get whatever comes next. So as you can see, there's a support card, an event card, an equipment card, and there are also these two skill cards. Now, skill cards are also equipment cards, just like the weapon and the artifact one, but there are specialties to these cards, in that there will be an extra additional effect. So this one is for Jean's Dandelion Breeze, and the other one is for Garnia's Frostflake Arrow. But there are certain conditions which are required in order for the skill cards to do certain buffs. It varies on each one. I'll explain it to you as we play the game. Alright, so the first card I'm going to be talking about is it's so OP that you need this card. You definitely need this card. And this card is the Paimon card, or the Bestest Travel Companion. So what this card does is, it costs 2 elemental dice of any element, and what it does, it converts the elemental dice spent to omni elements. So basically it's like super OP, because you spend 2 dice, but it uses the spent die and converts it into omni element. So basically you just convert 2 elemental dice which you don't want into omni elements, so that you get a turn. It's super OP, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. It just converts the dice that you are literally spending into the omni elemental dice. So I'll just show you how it happens. Okay, so I just pull this card to the side, and now I've selected the Geo and the Dendro ones, which I don't really need. And if I convert this into Omni dice, now if you look there, yeah, there you go. I just got 2 Omni dice just like that. And now I can use an attack or skill, anything, free of cost, like literally free of cost. That's how great this card is. So if you don't have this card, buy it from the shop. I think everybody has this in deck. If you want to buy more. It's super OP. Do not miss on this card. Okay. Alright, so the next card I'm going to be talking about is a Catherine card. So it's a support card, and it costs 2 elemental dice. So what it does is, it converts your character switch from a combat action to a fast action. You know that when you have to switch a character, you have to spend 1 die, as well as you have to lose a turn, which kind of sucks. But if you use this character card, I mean Catherine card, if you use the Catherine card, you don't lose a turn, but you have to spend the dice, but you don't lose a turn. And instead, once you switch to the next character, you can attack immediately. However, this only works like once per round, but it will stay out throughout the game once you use it. So yeah, it's pretty OP. Alright, so the next card is going to be the Liven card. Liven dudes such an OP NPC and OP in the card game as well. And now what does Liven do? Liven costs 0 elemental dice, and what he does is basically after every round you might have some unused elemental dice. So what he does is, he basically takes those unused elemental dice and he converts it into omni elemental dice, which is super cool. But the thing is, you need to have different elemental dice. For example, if you have 3 pyro dice at the end of a round, he will only take it as 1 stack. But if you have pyro, hydro and geo, or any 3 elements, he will take it as 3 stacks, and once it's 3 stacks, in the next round you will be given 2 omni elemental dice. And the best part about this card is that it costs 0 dice. So if you get this card, or if you don't have this card, you have to use it right away, because it is super OP, and I cannot stress on how good this card is. So now over here, as you can see, the round has been over, and since I had a lot of elemental dice left, Lyman has accumulated around 3 stacks, and meaning which in the next round I should be getting 2 extra omni elemental dice, just like you saw over there right now. Yeah. Okay, so the next card I wanted to talk about is Noel's card. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've come across this card, and it's basically a smaller version of the Catherine's card you see over there. Unlike Catherine's card, you can only use Noel's card once, and the difference is Catherine's card costs 2 elemental dice, whereas Noel's card doesn't cost any dice, and you can only use it once. Meaning, once you use Noel's card, the next time you switch a character, you won't lose a turn. But then Noel's card disappears, and that's all the card can be used for. So it's a one-time use, and it's just basically a smaller version of Catherine. But however, it's still a great card, and it's always very useful because it's basically free. You can use it for free. It doesn't cost you any dice, and just by using that, I mean, it costs you dice, it doesn't cost you a turn. And just like that, just like you saw now, you switched for free. You didn't lose a turn. Okay, so the next card I'm gonna talk about, I'm pretty sure everybody knows this card. It was like famous even before TCG ever released. It's the Kokomi Art of War card or the strategize card, which helps you literally draw 2 cards. I mean, that is OP. That is so OP. In every card game that has ever existed, any card that lets you draw 2 other cards has always been broken. But it's not that broken in Genshin TCG, because it's random. You get any 2 cards, and they can be bad cards, they can be good cards, they can be good and bad cards. So yeah, but nevertheless, still makes it a super good card, because the cost is only 1 element dice, and once you use element, see here I've gotten a food card which can help me heal, and another card which can help me switch once I use attacks. So it depends on luck really, but nevertheless it makes it a great card. Yeah, I got Timmy's card, see, super OP. Okay, so I guess this would be one of the last cards, I think. No, that's 2 more. Okay, so this card is pretty good. This is the Rosaria card, the changing shifts card. Just like Catherine's and Noel's card allows you to not lose a turn when you switch a character. Cards like this help you not lose an elemental dice. Like I said, you need to spend 1 elemental dice when you switch a card, switch a character. So if you use this one, you don't have to use up any elemental dice. So if you use this card along with the Noel card or the Catherine card, you get to switch characters for free. You don't lose a turn, and you don't lose an elemental dice. And that is something which is super useful, and you're going to need it in every single match you play, because these 2 cards can be the factor that helps you get your victory. So the last card I wanted to talk about is the Paimon card. This card costs 3 elemental dice, but the best thing about this card is once you use this, you get 2 omni elemental dice. Like, you just get 2 omni elemental dice, and it happens 2 times. So basically, by spending 3 elemental dice, you get 4 omni elemental dice in return, which is absolutely broken. If you see this card, use it immediately. It's going to help you a lot. So yeah, that's basically, these are the cards which I wanted to talk about. And there are other notable cards like the Favonius Cathedral card, the Dawn Winery card, and many other cards. I think the Golden Wharf card, Jade Chamber card, it's all really good. But these cards which I just talked about, they're super good. Like, you need them in your deck. and it will guarantee you the victory as long as you use them properly and have these in your deck. So anyways, that's all what I wanted to talk about, guys. Sorry the video became a bit too long, but yes, this is like the basics of TCG, and once you use these you are gonna have a lot of fun. And yeah, so that's it. Have fun with TCG, and hopefully we can co-op. Once I unlock co-op, we can co-op and maybe hold some tournaments, give away some prizes. I don't know. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.